Hello, my Jedi friends. Today I'm going to show you how to shield your vibe. This is going to be an empath energy protection. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you how to feel better and how to go out and not be affected by other people's energy. Now, this is a huge thing for somebody who is an empath. Because if you don't set your energy field, you're going to take on board everybody else's energy when you're out and about, and that's going to leave you feeling drained. So if you're empathic and you'll feel drained when you go out with people and spend time with other people, then this is for you. This is very specifically for you. Now, you might not be an empath. You might just be drained by other people. This is for you too. Or you might just feel drained and you might not know how to classify yourself. You might not even know what I'm talking about when I talk about an empath. You just feel drained when other people are around. Well, this is for you too. So I'm going to give you the tools to use your energy to set up your energy field so that you don't get affected by other people's energy. So this is an energy exercise that I teach in my Jedi Training Academy. But it's come to my attention that this is something that is needed, certainly for empaths now, because it's time to step up. It's time for good people to step up and be counted and to hold space and to do what you came here to do. Now, you may not even know what that is. But the point being, if you're feeling drained, you're never going to discover it. So this is like an energy reset. This is a factory reset on your energy on going out with people. This is a new force field that we're going to create today, that you are going to create for yourself. Now, like anything with energy, the only limitations of using it are your beliefs and your capacity to follow instructions. I'm going to give you some basics with energy. I'm going to give you some principles, and I'm going to give you a technique in this video that could change your life if you use it, especially if you've been affected by stuff going on at the moment. So let's talk about it. It's really important to give some background for this. So let me give you a bit of my background. I was frontline nursing for 13 years, and after 10 years, I looked into alternatives because people were dying and the NHS was writing people off. And I was working with a lot of people who'd just been given a terminal diagnosis and they were looking for hope. And so I decided to explore the world of energy medicine, and I started that journey over 23 years ago. And I've since trained in numerous different energy systems, and I have worked with energy now for well over 2 decades. So that's what qualifies me. I've got medical background and I'm trained in energy, and I've been working with it for 23 plus years. So that's why it might be worth you listening to me on this video, especially if you're sensitive to energy, someone that's been empathic traditionally, growing up as a people pleaser energy of fitting in, of wanting to be part of it, of dropping everything to help anyone else. Now, the odds are if you fall into this category like I did, you will hit a brick wall. You'll absolutely crash. Your energy will crash and burn because you haven't learned this principle. And one of the most fundamental principles for people who are highly empathic is to realize that there's an essential point in your life where you have to selfishly put your energy first. And I use that word to trigger you because it's actually not that selfish by the traditional definition of it to put your own energy first, because you can't give from an empty vessel. If you've given everything to help everyone and you're absolutely flat and drained and there's no power in the battery, then that could be argued that's even more selfish because you can't go around and help anyone else. As an empath, can you? So you draining your battery to give to everyone else is actually helping nobody. So you need to be more selfish to keep your own energy high in order that you can help more people. So there's a reframe on the word selfish. Let's talk about it. You have to keep your own energy high on this journey. Otherwise, you won't be able to help as many people. So let's reframe that. Your energy has to go first. And to do that, you have to learn how to set your energy boundaries and you have to learn how to protect yourself first. Now, the word protection, let's talk about that as well. I don't really like it because if you're going out with a mindset that you need protection, then that comes from a place of vulnerability. Or it comes from a place of worrying. It comes from an energy of, oh no, someone's out to get me. I want you to reframe that as well. Not really protection. You're going to increase your energy field to shine your light, to glow without being affected by other people's energy. So that's what we're actually talking about here. To set your energy field up so strong, it doesn't matter who comes at you, you're not going to be taking on board other people's energy. You're going to be helping them to release it. You're going to be creating win-wins. See, the problem that most empaths have, if you haven't trained in energy and you haven't set up your energy field, you haven't been ever learned to set your energy field up, because energy is magnetic. When we spend time with other people and we want to do good by them, if you haven't set your energy field, you end up taking on board their energy. You end up drawing it off. And this is the phenomenon where you spend time with people and at the end of it, they say, oh, I feel so much better. They absolutely fluff your ego, tell you how wonderful you are because they're feeling energized. But you're feeling absolutely wrecked, drained. You have to go off and spend time on your own. You have to go to sleep. And it's a bit like the chap in the Green Mile, if you've seen that film, where he does all the healing and then has to release all of this nonsense. Well, that is the same, exactly the same energy principle. If you haven't learned to set your energy field, then you'll draw off other people's energy. You'll take on board their negativity. They'll take on board your positivity. You'll feel drained. They'll feel uplifted. But that doesn't work. It's not sustainable for you. So this is the background, and it's really important I give you this background, because if you don't have that, then it won't have as much meaning when we do the actual technique. And the technique is very simple. It's not actually an energy at all, but it's not it's just a very short exercise that we're going to take you through. So firstly, if you're not aware of the principles working with energy, energy follows thought. What we spend our time thinking about, we energize. That's simple. If you want to know where your energy is, then write down, what have I spent most of my time thinking about today? That's your energy. There's nothing woo-woo about it. The more you think about something, the more you energize it. If you're thinking about doom and gloom, you're energizing doom and gloom. If you're thinking about being drained, you're energizing being drained. Everything about working with energy is energizing, feeling better, uplifting your energy, clearing your energy field. So the first thing you're going to do is, I'm going to take you through this very quickly. Now, if you want to go into much deeper levels, then subscribe to the channel and go to my energy exercises page where we do this deeper. I'm going to take you through a very quick way to do this now, because you can do this as quickly or take as long about it as you like. Now, the quick way is to clear your energy. You ground yourself, connect with a source of light above, and energize the here and now. That's what you're doing. You're going to energize yourself, connecting above and below. Now you're going to imagine a magnet in front of you, draw the energy off you, drop that magnet to the center of the earth, and you have cleared your energy field. Now, when you go out, you're going to set a ball of light around you. And what you're going to do is set a grounding rod in front of you that goes to the center of the earth. And any conversations, any energy, any interactions, the energy goes to that grounding cord and never touches your energy. So even when you're releasing and they're releasing, it never hits your energy field. You're going to set that intention when you're out and about. And you are going to fill your own energy with light. You're going to radiate light out. And that's it. That's it, my friends. Now, you can talk about that in more detail if you want, or you can just believe me, or you can test it for yourself. Either way, it will work. But however way you look at it, whatever you do, then keep your energy positive, think positive things, you'll feel better. And make sure that grounding rod is between you and whoever you're out with. And when I say the grounding rod, it surrounds your energy field. And there you have it, my Jedi friends. You've cleared your energy. And if you want more of the same and more in-depth detail with any of this, then do like and subscribe to the channel because there's all sorts of energy tips. And if you want another video from me, you'll find it just there. But either way, go and shine your light and feel better for it.